Good evening. Welcome to Bedtime Story. Well, we back at the old studio. Not in my bedtime and not my bedroom this time. So let me do my official intro. Welcome to Bedtime Story with the Bedtime Cocktail. This is a show where I read books chapter by chapter and then give my commentary of each chapter. So tonight, I'll be doing chapter 9 commentary on A Savage and His Lady. There will be a better picture in the edit right about here. Okay. And child, when we left off last time, De Niro wasn't feeling the fact that his woman, now woman, Kyra, just might be pregnant by Nitro. Okay. So that's where we left off in chapter 8. But chapter 9 might as well be it might as well be what's his James Brown, the big payback, because they mad. Revenge. That's what they want. Revenge. Both Tori and Nitro. So chapter 9 is heavy on the Tori and Nitro narration. But before we get into the bedtime story, time for the bedtime cocktail. Now, let's get into this bedtime cocktail. Last week, or the last video rather, because it might not have been a week ago. Last time for the bedtime cocktail. Okay. No card cut here. Start now. Welcome to the bedtime story, where I read books chapter by chapter and then give my commentary of each chapter each time I do a video. Today, I'll be reviewing chapter 9 of A Savage and His Lady. And child, the theme song for chapter 9 is The Big Payback by James Brown. Because Nitro and Tori is mad. Okay. I don't understand why, but they mad. Okay. But before we get into the bedtime stories, time for a bedtime cocktail. Now tonight, the bedtime cocktail is going to be the actual Cosmopolitan. Not done my way. Okay? The way it's supposed to be. Vodka, cranberry juice, triple sec, lime juice. I got all the ingredients today and we gonna get into it. So let's get into it. Let's start off with the spirit. We don't have Mark 1. We got Ultimate. Let me tell you something. I said this in videos before. This stuff is the bomb. Okay. It is not very popular, but it is smooth operator. Smooth operator. So before we get into mixing this Cosmopolitan, you know I have to take a taste and tell you how it is. If it is as wonderful as I thought it was several years, a decade ago, when I first had Ultimate. Okay, first of all, look at the bottle. This is all glass. This is a heavy, heavy bottle, first of all. Okay, this bottle I'ma keep and keep for decoration. This ain't one you throw away. You don't throw this in the trash, honey. This is one you clean that bad boy up, put some water in there and put a couple of flowers in that joint. Boom, child. This one is gonna be a vase. So let's get into the taste test and see if it is as smooth as I thought it was back in the day. Bottoms up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is like water. This is like water. I don't know how many times this has been distilled, but this is smooth. Matter of fact, I just felt the heat go down. It doesn't sting, it doesn't burn, it is smooth operator. This is the right name for this vodka, Ultimate, because it is the ultimate. Okay? That's ULTIMAT. You go out there and start requesting. I'm gonna need you rappers, some up and coming rapper start talking about Ultimate. This is the shit. And it was $20. This is 375 milligrams. I don't know how much. And it's 40% alcohol, 80 proof, the typical vodka. But this joint is smooth. It is smooth. So now that I done raved on about Ultimate, I'm so happy I got this. Matter of fact, I don't even want to. I'm not gonna. Like the other spirits that I get, I'll be drinking it throughout the week after a hard day's work. Nigga, this one going in the freezer. Okay, for a special occasion. This is special occasion vodka, nigga. Okay, this is special occasion vodka. This is birthday vodka. Okay, this is anniversary vodka. This is I just got the promotion vodka here. Okay, Ultimate, yo. Yo. Anyway, let's get into this cosmopolitan. So, first of all, we're gonna start with one jigger, which is 2 ounces, if am I correct, of vodka. Fill that up and put it in the shaker. This is a cocktail that will be shaken. So put that in there. Booyah. Then we're gonna do half a jigger of triple sec. Whoop. That's almost a whole jigger. Okay. We're gonna do, normally if you had a fresh lime, you would squeeze that fresh lime in here. But what we're gonna do is just do maybe a half a jigger of lime juice. Okay, boom, boom. Or a couple of squirts. However you do it. If you got a bottle like this, maybe a couple of squirts in there at your discretion, however you want it. And then we're gonna put a whole jigger of 2 ounces of cranberry juice. In the shaker. Let's put the top on there. Okay, we're gonna put that to the side. Everything we use, we're gonna put that right on there. Okay. Put that on the other side. We already had you Ultimate. We might need to shake you up one more time. And I'm not, no. This is our glass. Everything we've already used. Let's put the cherries because we're gonna garnish it with the cherries. Now we're gonna put some ice in the shaker. In my according to AKARA glass. Put that over there to the side and shake until the shaker is chilled. Like it's cold, like barely can touch it. Shake it up good. Shake it like it's a cosmopolitan. Okay, so now we're gonna pour it in this beautiful. I know this is a margarita glass, but my martini glass is dirty. No, it's not from this. I just finished off the Mark 1, testing out the actual cosmopolitan. So I did my work. I did it what I was supposed to do. Now we're gonna garnish this with a couple of cherries in here. Okay, so you don't wanna. We're gonna poke around in this jar until we find one. Is that how we're gonna do it? Okay. Oh, thank God for stems. Thank God for stemmed cherries. And I never say the name of these cherries right. I'll be like Manischewitz, Manischewitz. I'm talking about that church wine, the Manischewitz, but this is Man Mars, whatever. You know what it is. The red cherry. We just gonna put that in there, and it just dropped to the bottom. Just not gonna show me no love, are you? None, no love up here. So I really need to get me some swords. You know how? There we go. So it can at least look a little pretty, like we have something in there. Okay. Maraschino cherries. That's what the maraschino cherries. I want to look at it. And that easy, a cosmopolitan. Ooh, I filled because I filled it to the brim. I filled it to the brim. Man, this is a cosmopolitan. And I'm telling you, I mean, yes, it's nice to create your own little cocktails or improvise or your cocktail like I do sometimes here on the show. But when you have the right ones and you do it right, you have all the ingredients. I'm gonna tell you that cosmopolitan. This is a Cosmo. Okay, this is delicious. The lime juice, the cranberry, the triple sec is nicely blended, child. That that one and with Miss Heavy Headed, but then it could be a little bit the fact that I just poured vodka water in there because this stuff is so fucking smooth. Now, let's get into this book. Okay, child. So, chapter 9 starts off with Tori's narration. She said, she's pulling into her brother's apartment complex because she's living with him now since, everything went down a couple of chapters ago, when the ish hit the fan. Okay, the ish really hit the fan. So she's been staying with her brother. And so she's parking her little BMW, getting out the car. As she's walking upstairs, she sees her brother's friend Kurt, who is like, "Hey girl, when you gonna let me take you out?" She's like, "Never." He's like, "All right, now when I come up, I don't want you coming around here trying to get with a winner, okay?" And she's like, "Whatever," and she flips him the bird. So she goes in the apartment and she calls out her brother Sin at Santiago. Where you at? Where you at, boy? He's like, "Dang, why you up here calling me like you my mama? I could have had a woman up in here." He did not say woman. He's like, "Man, oh my bad, dude. I was just, trying to see if you was here." And he's like, "What you been doing?" He's like, "I see what you've been doing. You've been following them chicks around." She's like, "Sure have. Because they gonna pay for me losing my baby." And her brother says like, "Girl, whatever. You didn't lose that baby because of them. It was Nitro who whooped your behind. Okay, he put them hands on you." Funny side note, I be trying to say Hain like Ashley says so. I love her videos. You need to go there. Side note, Ashley says so. I love you. But he put them hands on her. I'm trying to say it like her. Okay, but I ain't quite southern enough. She was like, "Whatever." He was like, "Whatever. Either way, I'm gonna get these girls back. And he said, you need to settle down. That once I do this play and I get this money up, I'm sending your behind home with mom to New York because you need to get the heck out of here. Okay? Because that Ninja Nitro ain't it. You know. So he head out to do something, and we will tell you. I'll tell you later because he about to get in some ish. He's getting a lick. He's about to get a lick. But how he's doing it is crazy. So, he kissed her forehead, left her sitting on the couch, and she's like, I don't care. Now, I know my brother want to send me back home, but I'm going to tell you right now, it won't be before I get my revenge. Okay? Because them two is about to go down. Because it was Denise that blew up the spot. Now she mad at Denise. Because she was trying to be friend with Denise because that was her ex-man's sister. But child, yeah, she's been following them around like, what you gonna do? You gonna jump out on her behind? You lost the baby that you was going to lose. You was going to get rid of anyway. Now, what's confusing to me is the fact that Nitro beat her behind. I thought he didn't like Kyra. I thought she was a duck chick that he was using. Okay, why would he get mad at Tori and beat her if he didn't care about having Kyra by his side? Okay, so she was like, whatever, I ain't going to New York until I get revenge on Denise and Kyra. I'm about to blow up their whole world. I'm just waiting to enact my whole plan. Okay, shout out to Tony Baker. That was my plan all along. To poison the water. For just Kyra and Denise, right? Because she lost everything. She lost her man. She lost her baby. Okay, he's not giving her no money. Okay, she ain't even getting the side D from Nitro. I don't think. We will see maybe later on in the book. Maybe her and Nitro decide they were made for one another. So she's like, I ain't going to New York till I get my revenge, and that ends her narrative. Now Nitro narrative begins, and he mad too. He's like, he's weaving through traffic. And he specifically said that he was listening to Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares. Tonight is about to go down. Okay, mind you, I'm just looking through here. I'm not reading. He doesn't say that in the book. If you want to know exactly what Nitro said and read it, get the book, child. It's not that much money, child. Get the book. It's on Amazon, child. Okay. He's weaving through traffic thinking about his revenge. Okay. He's meeting up with Turk. There you go. Tori's brother's friend Turk. A grimy mother lover that Tori explains. He said he's grimy. He's meeting up with Turk. Turk got to do. And her brother. And her brother sent. And Lane, which is a little man that is involved with Denise, De Niro's sister. I believe that they're, kind of wooing one another. So we got Tori's brother's friend, and now Lane. So I'm like, well, why would they agree to do this? Do they know who they're doing this against? Wait for it, and I'm gonna tell you. Okay. So they meet up, and it's like, hey, he's like, Turk is like, I'm ready to go. Let's ride. He said, let's get this money. He said, and then Nitro's like, let's take it inside and to discuss the details. So then Turk, Lanes, and Sin go into the house, discuss what they're about to do. Okay. And so they enact their plan to hit De Niro's stash spot of his pharmaceuticalism. Okay. That's right. If you're new to this channel, I made up a word and I will make up all the words that I want to, dog it. So the pharmaceuticalism stash house, and they're gonna have, they're about to hit him up. So he gets there, they get into Turk's beat up old car and head to the spots. Okay, of course, Nitro, he's like, I'm not driving my car over there. Now, I don't want nobody know. Oh, is that Nitro's car at this little what you call them, with street boys house? He don't want to be associated. He don't want nobody to know he's associated with these little boys, these pawns, I would say, because he's damn sure using them as a pawn. He's just using them to act his revenge. So he goes to the spot, the first stash house where the money's at, and he already know how the operation is, because you remember Nitro and De Niro were business partners in the pharmaceuticalism business. Okay, the street pharmaceuticalism business. So he goes there and act the plan, bong bong, shot whoever was there, took the money, and rode to the second spot where the keys are. What is known does not have to be said. If you're a part of that life, you know what I'm talking about. The keys, the pharmaceuticalism. Okay, so they go there, enacted that plan, and bong bong bong, 2, 3 more down for the count, and he took the keys. So now he got the money and the keys, De Niro's money and the keys, aka supply. Okay, he's officially poisoned the water supply. Okay, he ain't sitting up here brewing, making a plan, honey. He already made the plan and he did it. And he said he did it. He said the money he didn't even really need. He don't need the money. He got his own money. He just wanted to get the money and the keys. The keys is what he really wanted. Okay. He said, I want to do this because De Niro's sitting up there thinking that he can't get touched. And I'm going to let him know he can be touched. All up in it. Okay. Now, mind you, after the second hit, Turk turned to him and said, like, we doing this against De Niro? Why didn't you tell me this was who we was hitting up? I don't want no problems with the St. Clair family. So that tells us that the St. Clair family is known for the pharmaceuticalism business. And they ain't to be fucked with. Period. I would love to give you a nice little something about it. A nice little word to say, but there ain't nothing else to say. Just peck your neck. They say, I wish I'd have known. And Nitro gets mad, like, what, you got a problem with this? I mean, you better just get this money. Excuse me. Something went down the wrong throat. Pipe. You better take this money. If you got a problem, anybody else got a problem with this? He's like, nah, just give me mine. Lane's just give me my money. Lane's like, just give me my money and we be out. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, fine. So he got a little mad at his little pawns because it's like, y'all acting like De Niro is something to not be messed with. And apparently, Nitro don't know what he's about to get into. I am so excited about going on to chapter 10 and all the other chapters because I feel like De Niro is well connected. Okay. Oh, when De Niro finds out, you think that he did what he did? I feel like Nitro about to go down. Okay. De Niro already wants to take care of Nitro for putting his hands on his girl Kyra. Okay. And for messing with the woman that he was with that he didn't really want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So, Ninja. De Niro, and with that and that, I'm just saying, I don't want, I can't wait to chapter 10. So, that is with them. Lane said, just give me my money and we can be out. Okay, so the next small section is De Niro. So De Niro, he's at home with Kyra. Kyra's playing with the nail in the bath, taking whatever, and he walks into the bathroom and say, hey. And she turned around and saw, I don't know why she mad. Okay, but she rolled her eyes at De Niro like she ain't want nothing to do with him. She's literally upset that De Niro wants, that he didn't understand the fact that she was pregnant by Nitro. I mean, like, he understands it, but she doesn't want to get rid of the baby just because it's Nitro. And I'm just saying. She doesn't want to get rid of the baby because it's Nitro. She wants to give that baby a chance, and she feels that Nitro deserves to know that he has a child on him. You don't. I know you want to hurt him and harm him. You want to take care of him, but this may be my child's father. And you're going to have him growing up without a father? Without him knowing that he has a child? Little does she know, I'm pretty sure she doesn't know, that Nitro he knew he had a child with Tori. And he didn't give a hoo-ha. And he whooped her ass. Okay, her arse. Okay, with his baby on the inside of her. So I'm pretty sure he ain't going to give a hoo-ha about you being pregnant, outside the fact that he still has his hooks in you. So I'm not understanding Kyra now. It's like you got the man that you want. Okay, you didn't really want to be pregnant again right after just getting out, and you mad because De Niro want to take care of that beat you. And I'm not understanding Kyra either. I'm with you, De Niro, but he's like, whatever. So his phone's ring. Let's move on. So De Niro's phone's ring, and he sees him, he picks up and says, yeah. He's like, we've been hit. He's like, what? He said, cash and keys. Whoever was on the other end said cash and keys. Oh, De Niro is on fire. So he goes into the room and starts changing out of the clothes he currently have on, which I'm thinking some slacks and a t-shirt or whatever. He goes in and put on his Nike sweat. I mean, he gonna stomp. He knows who it is. I'm just gonna tell you, he knows who did this. Okay. And he's about to. Okay, see, I was laying low because Kyra didn't want me to mess with her potential baby daddy. But now you crossed the line. You got to go now. You messing with my cash and keys? And I ain't gonna lie. Can I be honest with you? Because the author put cash, she put keys like car keys or house keys, not like kilos. Okay, now you know what I'm talking, what type of pharmaceuticalism I'm talking about. But maybe not, but what do they normally say in the movies and shows that comes in keys? That type. It ain't keys of marijuana. Okay, that's not a drug. I'm gonna tell you right there, Auntie does not believe that cannabis is a drug. It's a beautiful, beautiful flower. Anyway, moving on. So he starts changing up his clothes. He's hot. And Kyra comes in. It's like, what's going on? And he tells her, yo, your boy did hit up my spot. Now, I know how you feel about the whole situation, but he got to go. There ain't no, and her mouth, she said her mouth was wide open and she wanted to say something, but she couldn't. She could not defend Nitro in this case. He didn't got him for cash and keys. Okay? What can she say? How can she defend it, Nitro? Nothing. She ain't got nothing. And she's following him around as he's getting himself together and all this stuff, and she's not wanting him to do anything. I'm wondering, we didn't get a commentary or a narration of Kyra or why she feeling the way she's feeling, but I am confused, thoroughly confused right now. You know, you didn't really want it. The one you really wanted to be with, you're with now. Okay? You got pregnant by a ninja that put his hands on you. Okay? I get you wanting to give that child life, but why do you feel any type of way about him being taken out? What? Anyway, let's move on. We'll get into the questions at the end of because we almost over. So he looks at Kyra and he tells her, I know how you feel, but he got to go. I got to take care of him, Kyra. Okay, and I don't want to hear nothing about it. And she didn't. She tried to block him from going, but he was like, he gently pushed her to the side. Baby, I love you. Bye. Okay. I'm about to take care of your boy. And she has a tear going in her eye, and I think we'll say what my opinions are, because I know I've already done a lot of stops right now, because this is at the end, and he walks out the door to go take care of Nitro. So that's the end of chapter 9. Now let's get into the question. Maybe next chapter we're going to find out why she is so bent on him not doing anything for Nitro. Nitro ain't ish at all. He ain't good for nobody. Not her, not her children, not his own kids, nothing. He is a grimy, low down, no mother loving person. Okay? Any man that is so insecure that he has to put his hands on women, I mean, maybe he don't deserve death, but he do need to be taken care of in another way. Okay? He really does. Okay? I'm very confused on why did she even drop a tear for Nitro? And I wonder, is it for Nitro? Or she just doesn't want to know that De Niro is that savage that he can take another man out. I think some of her appeal to him is that he was a good guy. You know what I'm saying? And to see him in this way breaks her heart. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, she wants, her potential baby daddy, because we don't know how far along she is. She just knows that she's pregnant. They don't know how far along it is. For her, she tracked it, her period stopping about the time. But is it possible? Is it possible that it might be De Niro? Because you forget, they slept together back in Memphis as well. Okay? And prior to that, he didn't pull out. She tried to get him to pull out. He was like, too late, baby. I've already shot up the club. Okay? And What about De Niro, Nitro? I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen. What is De Niro going to really do? Because apparently, from what I read in this chapter, his family is not to be effed with. So he's going to assess what's going on. But I wonder if he's going to be so much in his emotions that he's going to go straight to Nitro and confront him before going and checking out the spot and seeing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Before he goes and takes care of Nitro, he's going to go straight to him. Because really, if his family is as powerful as it seems like they are, first thing I'm going to is my family. Okay, I have a pest problem and I need them taken care of. Lean heavily. If they were real people, I would have told De Niro, lean heavily on your family right now. Okay, you got people has been in this for a while and know exactly how to hit them and hit them hard. Okay, if you have not watched my book review of Caught Up Loving the Trill one, all the books, it was 4 books, 1 through 4, is what I'm talking about. You know, you have a oh, I can't believe I'm already Saint. And ooh, there was a whole conglomerate behind. They knew how to get to people without getting to people. They knew how to take care of business. And Nitro, I'm concerned that he's gonna go and approach Nitro directly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of leaning on his family, because he could probably F up Nitro way better if he leaned on his family, okay, who is heavily in the game. That money probably isn't even a problem. Because even Nitro said in this chapter that he's not going to miss the money. But them keys, though, his supply, he pours in the water supply. Okay? And that was his plan all along. Okay? Shout out again to Tony Beck. I tell you, that's a comedian that's hilarious. But at any rate, so what's going to happen next chapter? Is Kyra real? Is she going to how concerned for Nitro is she? She's concerned about Nitro enough to know that to tell him, hey, De Niro's coming. Be ready. Okay. I promise you, if she does anything about like let Nitro know about De Niro coming, I'm gonna jump inside of the book and beat her ass myself. Now, not enough to I'm not gonna, I'll make sure I'm at least to slap her one good. What you doing? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Is Lane, now that he know who was a part of this, who they were doing this against, is he gonna say anything? Okay. Okay. Is Tori gonna go back now that she knows what Nitro did? Because I'm pretty sure Finn is gonna tell her about it. I'm hoping. He didn't tell her that he was meeting with the dude that she said wasn't ish. He's not ish, but you're gonna do a job with this dude? All those young men gonna turn on Nitro, because Nitro is mad hot. Now, I want to say this too, is I don't think I said it, but Nitro never really gave a fuck that Kyra was fucking around with De Niro. That was never his concern. He didn't care. He was very confident that she was not going to leave him because he gave her everything that she needed, except for the love and compassion that she had with De Niro. So, I wonder how long Nitro is going to be living through this book. And I wanted to slurp it like that, like it was tea. Are those boys going to turn on Nitro? Is De Niro going to take care of we Nitro in the next chapter? Will Kara actually go to the doctor and find out how far along she is? Will she find out that she's like 3 months pregnant and it goes back to Memphis? Where we find out that Kara is actually still is pregnant with De Niro's child. Will that change her feelings about Nitro? Mm-hmm. Will she actually have the baby? Will Tori get her revenge on Denise and Kyra? Or will it be foiled? We're going to find out as we keep reading A Savage and His Lady. I will see you next time here on Bedtime Stories. Night night. You ever go night night? You ever go night night? One bed, one pillow. You ever go night night? If you know what that is, laugh with me. This ain't gonna make sense. Bye.